Welcome to Candid Africa, truthful and unapologetic.
French, they take and never give anything back, ever. Still this day, they've been in places 300-400 years, and that place in areas in Africa has never developed not 1 inch.
You've declared that the future is in Africa, and I think the world knows that, which is why China's there and other nations haven't given up their relationships, right? Because most of
100%.
France's revenue still comes from Africa.
90% of France's revenue come from Africa.
People say that France is technically a broke nation, and which is why they don't come off the relationships, the very colonial still relationships they have with many nations in Africa.
100%.
Keep them broke, France is rich, et cetera, et cetera. How does that get changed?
It's a generational change that needs to happen. Mind state, we just have to educate. I think in Africa is the fact that the older generation has already been accustomed to being under the French, umbrella to an extent,
or English,
especially
or
in
Dutch.
In Anglo, like in Francophone, that's like the French got a solid iron fist around that. Anglophone, which is more South Africa, which is now all, as you can see, is all changing. Anglophone countries are slowly changing. The other countries are still trying to continue to, they got the independence, but not quite. That's why they're constantly at war. Because
they don't have financial
they're trying to stay free. Exactly. And then they're blocked out of all the big, opportunities because of the fact that they're completely free and not teamed up with any European or outside, pretty much connections. You know what I mean? So Africa is just, it's a different type of, you could say, value there, because Africa pretty much built the universe with all their natural resources. Even everything that's happening here and all the newest innovations is all done through resources and minerals.
The coltan in the ground.
From
which
Africa.
Makes your phones and all that.
100%. So the value is there. Unfortunately, the people, we just uneducated to what that value is. And then the leaders are so uneducated to what that value is. They just practically give it away, not knowing what they're giving away. So when you look at the Congo is because of what it does for digital and cell phones and stuff like that. Their resources, like all these cell phone things that you're getting, it's all built from the ground of Congo. And then you look at Guinea, Conakry, those areas, like this, the mining over there is just ridiculous. All latest technology and everything moving towards the future is all minerals coming out the ground in Africa. So when you look at value, there's abundance of value. It's not even a question of all these multi-billion, trillion-dollar companies are all being fed through resources in Africa. We have it. We just don't. It's all goes back to education again. And then the older generation, just the leaders don't know exactly what they have, and that's why they're just giving it away.
Did you like or hate what you heard? Let us know in the comments below.